We had an architect pull together a nice layout, and we spent quite a bit of time going over what material would be the best marriage to the old log structure, and we chose a timber frame. And luckily for us, we were able to come across Aero Timber, and they were instrumental in us getting the building to the state that it is today. One of the first things we discovered when we were working under the repair permit is that being on an island, it's hard to get people to work here, it's hard to get materials here, everything is ferry access only. So we struggled with that, so that was difficult. We ended up working with a good portion of our contractors and help coming from elsewhere in the state of Washington. Just worked out that way. The other piece that was very, very challenging was getting the the addition permit. We needed a permit to do a remodel, not just a repair, in order to make the house more modern. And it took 3 years to pull the permit, 6 years for us to complete this project. Obviously, COVID was in there. That was complicating, but it was just a very timely. We had no idea how long it was going to take, but you know, the goal was always there, and the setting is amazing, so we persevered.
Yeah.
I think it's so much more than we ever anticipated, and how nice it is. It's beautiful.
Originally, when we started the renovation idea and the addition idea, we were dealing with a log structure that was handmade with, no power tools, no nails, no screws. And, the concern was, how do we put an addition on that? Today's log structures are nowhere near in sync with what these people did over 100 years ago. And that's what landed us on a timber frame after seeing what was done with the Aero guys. These are teams that work like these guys did 100 years ago. Everything's built by hand and fit on site, and there's no mass production or without any screws. And the rewarding part for us, I think, at the end when everything came together, is to have the original handmade structure be complemented by a handmade timber frame tightly integrated into it, with handmade lighting and everything else in the whole on the whole property is, basically trying to be in sync with what they did over 100 years ago. And yeah, the big win was, when we finished, or as we finished, you could see it come together, and yeah, it matches, and everything looks handmade, feels handmade, and it doesn't look like somebody, tagged an addition onto something that, doesn't look anything like it.
Yeah, it ended up being more seamless, a seamless integration than we expected. I mean, obviously from the architect's renderings, we had an idea of what it would look like, but you never truly know if it's going to be a smooth fit with what was, and we think it's a very, very good iteration of what we hope to see.
As we were looking at the remodel, there was a strong desire to want to use logs to tie in with the original. And we did spend some time talking to log building manufacturers, and we just couldn't get comfortable with the materials they had available, not even the contractor themselves, but the materials just weren't in kind with what was used back in the day. Back in the day, it was, an entire log that was hand-hewn, and today's stuff is all run through a mill, and they, like popsicle sticks, they all look identical.
And they're small, typically small.
Yeah.
There's a great variety in the size of the logs in the original building.
The decision to move away from logs and move to timber was a hard one, but it was a very good decision, and everybody, we believe, as well as anybody who's seen it, that it integrates very, very well.
Right.
And shows the craftsmanship, which is really what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Getting people that care about what they do and are craftsmen, it's kind of a dying breed nowadays, the craftsman, and we were lucky enough to have not only the timber framing craftsmanship, but we had, manufacturing or remodel craftsmanship as well that worked on the same kind of levels that tied in and made our life easy. The standard contractor today brought into this house, which we tried several times, ended up in failure. So we had to reset and then go back and find people based on their ability and desire to work on something unique that's not meant to be built overnight. And ends up with the beauty being part of the craftsmanship itself. Yeah, when we were all done and we look back on things, a lot of mistakes were made, a lot of resets, a lot of change in directions, lots of lost money. But the vision that brought us through was the craftsman. And then it's, again, not just timber frame, and it wasn't just, the guy who did the finish work, but it was all the way down to the concrete. And,
we had
and
good help.
that's
People help
just
us.
not a mentality that exists in today's standard housing market. It just, that's not the way they work. They work for the quickest job, lowest price, and none of that aligned. So every time we brought somebody in, we failed at that. So, but we're looking back, we were happy when we finally figured it out. You just got to find craftsmen, people that care about what they do, love what they do, and then things go well.